parcels?
No, right now we're just documenting the evidence. That's the only plan right now. Yeah, Elliot Simpson with the NTSB.
Okay, great. And can you also tell us a little bit more about what you know as far as hitting the home? Did it hit one home or how?
It struck one home, and then quite a fair number of automobiles then caught fire afterwards.
And power line as well?
And it did strike a power line about 2 miles away.
Is it for a pilot coming in, not knowing weather conditions to land?
So I'm going to avoid questions like this right now. They're a little analytical. I'll give you any facts that you would like to know, but probably the analytical questions will pass on. And remember, name and affiliation.
It's
Thank you.
Liz from NBC News. Two questions for you. One, was the home that it hit this one? And two, there's a music group that says that 3 of their kids
We don't have any full identification on the total number of fatalities right now. Yeah, no, we don't. We haven't had it yet. That is the home, and the power lines are about 2 miles away.
More estimator with ABC, is the power line impact what you think brought the plane down, or do you think it was already in a downward trajectory?
Again, too early to say. There are fragments of the airplane underneath the power lines.
It looked like there was a wing over there on the street. Can you confirm that?
There is there
So
is.
it flicked the power line or the light post and the wing came on?
Presumably, yes. Yeah.
Was there any call from the pilot before the?
We haven't listened to the audio yet. We'll know a lot more later this evening.
Does this plane have a black box?
Sorry.
Can you confirm that you said that there's still an unknown number of passengers on board?
Unknown, yeah.
So
And-
is it typical for a plane to fly into an airport without anyone at the tower of that particular?
Not unusual at all. Yeah. No, you can land at an airport when there's no tower controllers there. And sorry, you had.
Stephanie with CNN. Does this plane have a black box?
So this airplane likely has a flight data recorder and possibly a cockpit voice recorder as well. We haven't recovered those. No.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know yet, but we're going to find out how much they would have fueled that. A fair amount. I'm sorry. You,
San Diego. So can you repeat from what city or state departed and at what
so
time?
Teterboro at about 11:15 last night, and stopped in Wichita at airport with identifier Alpha Alpha 0, which is where they got fuel. But the initial departure was from Teterboro.
Do we know passengers?
No.
No.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Describe what you've seen so far right now as far as the debris. What kinds of things are you finding on the ground as far as parts of the plane?
So we found fragments of the airplane that are not yet to be identified underneath the initial power lines, and then we do have a wing on the road just on the other side there, and the remainder of the wreckage appears to be on the street just behind you. Okay.
Quick
Great.
question, Jessica Renova with ABC7, the tail number or wing number, did you release that?
Yeah, November 666 Delta Sierra.
How unusual are these type of
That's a little beyond the scope of the press briefing right now. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Can we expect the next update from you?
Actually, if you check on the Twitter feed, we'll let you know. Probably later tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, thank you.
You've been listening to a live news conference right now with the NTSB updating us about the crash. Just to recap a little of what we heard, that was Elliot Simpson at the podium. He is from the NTSB. We're hearing this was in fact a Cessna 550. Again, it departed Teterboro, got fuel in Wichita this morning overnight, headed to San Diego. Now, NTSB is confirming that it did in fact hit a power line. Some new information as it was inbound, striking a home, obviously left a trail of destruction. A number of homes also destroyed, cars as well along that street. We understand the NTSB will be on the scene for the next few days. They're going to take the plane to a secure location to continue the investigation. They're thinking that could take place sometime over the weekend, maybe Saturday. This investigation, I mean, still a lot of pieces of this puzzle to put together, could take more than a year to complete. And we also just learned that the plane likely does have a flight data recorder, which has not been recovered at this point. We can also tell you that we did learn that the tower was closed. According to Simpson, that is normal for an airport the size of Montgomery Field. We can tell you one question that we heard during that news conference was in regards to the visibility. We know that this morning that there was some dense fog in certain parts of San Diego County. We know the visibility at 3:45 this morning, according to our chief meteorologist, Sheena Parveen, was down to 0. Again, Simpson saying it's still too early in the investigation if weather may have been a contributing factor as that plane was approaching Montgomery Field and hit that power line. We're going to continue to follow this story, bring you any more new information throughout the day. Make sure to tune in this afternoon. We're going to have the very latest on that deadly crash on NBC7 News at 4. You can also check us out on the app and online. Thanks for watching. I'm Nichelle Medina.